Chapter 1. It was in the year 1975. I was 20 years old. I had just finished my BSc Zoology from Alagappa College, Karaikuti. The college was under Madurai University. Casually or out of playfulness, I wrote an English essay under the title, Whether Man is Influenced by Nature. The essay was a surprise to me. I decided to send it to the All India Radio, Tiruchirappalli station for their consideration as a talk that could be broadcast from All India Radio Studios Trichy. After a few weeks of that incident in which I had sent my handwritten English essay to the Air Authority, they sent me a reply letter directing me to come to the All India Radio station at Tiruchirappalli for a voice test. I was extremely happy to receive such a positive letter from them. At that juncture, I didn't feel I had someone who had similar vibes as mine in Chinalapati, a village near Dindigul. I was put up at Chinalapati to grow up from the age of 1.5 years. I had arrived from Penang by the SS Rajula ship reaching Madras port in the year 1957 January. I could not find someone in Chinalapati with whom I could share such vibrant news as that in 1975. I waited for the day in which my voice would be tested for recording. It was really a rare phenomenon in the year 1975 that a young man like me in his just 20, would have the pluck to make it to get his essay accepted by AIR. I had just finished my BSc Zoology. It didn't seem an easy achievement under any estimation. I enjoyed a lot of esteem then within me that I am distinguishing myself from my peers by registering a distinct position as a contributor to literary activity while my peers seem submerged doing traditional stereotyped activities waiting for a fluke opportunity to get into a lucrative job. I thought I deserved a lot of appreciation and pats on my shoulder for my high aspiration as that. But in practical terms I had no one to turn to for such outspoken applause. My mom and sister were literally muted to say any encouraging statements whenever I achieved some remarkably feat. They couldn't even be aware that I did something remarkable which my peers then could even be not able to dream of. I realized that I had to feel satisfied by my self-appreciation for my such feat. My heart however longed for parental recognition and outspoken appreciation in real terms. After all, I was treated just as a former student of Devenga High School in which only mediocre students studied. No special attention was given to me by the school authorities if I did something striking in the school. I walked around presenting myself a mediocre boy in that I didn't go after girls demanding special attention for looking handsome. I defined myself as a learner and not as a romantic boy. Adolescent romantic impulses rose in me now and then as a teenager. I was clever enough to deal with those feelings in an okay way without getting into any ugly scenes or rackety behavior, as my cousin Burhers and peers seem earning bad names for their poor or inadequate and inappropriate behaviors around handling their sexual feelings. They didn't seem to have appropriate and healthy decision around sex, and rather they behaved unbelievably weird manner around dealing with sexual feelings, revealing the inner volcanoes in them erupting and enhanced due to their uncaring parent ego state working within them. They were not socially appropriate. But I seemed to aspire for higher achievements, aiming to reap good rewards for my steadfast efforts. They had small goals. I seemed to aim high. That's the way I differed from them. They sold themselves short to acquire strokes from their immediate significant people. But I sought parenting messages into my head from higher sources or resources. They seemed to hurry. But my ways were unhurried ways.